Buttcrack City, Malone and Ramirez, case files. Detectives Frank Cheeks Malone and Rita Rearview Ramirez, the toughest cops in a city held together by duct tape, desperation and questionable hygiene. They don't play by the rules because Buttcrack City doesn't have any. From the seediest alleys to the ritziest penthouses, which still have plumbing issues, the thin brown line holds the city together. Case 47, the hot dog cart wars. The call came in at 3 a.m. Another hot dog vendor found face down in a pile of relish, buns scattered around his lifeless body. It was the fourth one this week. Malone crouched next to the victim, adjusting his trench coat. Damn shame. These dogs were fresh. Ramirez sighed, pulling her notepad out. That's what bothers you. A man is dead, Frank. Malone took a bite of a hot dog. Yeah, but if they're offing vendors, soon we'll be stuck eating at those damn artisanal kale stands. Ramirez shuddered. Not again. The war had been brewing for months. The Dirty Dog Syndicate, a coalition of old-school hot dog cart vendors, had been battling the gourmet food truck mafia for dominance over Buttcrack City's streets. Ketchup packets had become calling cards. Jalapenos were being used as threats. And now? Murder. They had one lead, Jimmy Mustard Stains Bellini, a low-level condiment dealer, the kind of guy who knew where the bodies or bratwursts were buried. Malone and Ramirez found him hiding in the walk-in fridge of a 24-hour gas station, clutching a jar of sauerkraut like it was his last friend in the world. I don't know nothing, Jimmy wailed as Malone slammed him against the fridge. Then why are you sweating like a guy who just ate a chili cheese dog with no napkins? Ramirez growled. Jimmy cracked fast. He always did. It's Big Rico, he stammered. He's tired of the carts blocking his food trucks. He said he'd clean up the streets, one vendor at a time. Ramirez and Malone exchanged looks. Big Rico, owner of Rico's artisanal fusion food trucks, a man who once sold a sushi burrito hybrid so cursed it was banned in 3 states. The cops had been after him for years, but nothing ever stuck. Until now.
The stakeout!
The detectives set up across from Big Rico's flagship food truck, watching from their unmarked car as he counted stacks of cash while his goons slathered vegan mayo on everything in sight. Malone gritted his teeth. It's worse than I thought. They're putting truffle oil on chili dogs. Ramirez exhaled. We take him down tonight. They waited until the food truck closed up. Rico and his men were loading barrels of organic aioli into a van when Malone and Ramirez pounced. Police! Hands where I can see 'em! But Big Rico wasn't going down easy. You ain't taking me in, coppers, he sneered, hurling a mason jar of handcrafted kimchi straight at Malone's head. Malone dodged. Ramirez tackled Rico onto the pavement. That's enough fusion for one night, you bastard. The case was closed. The hot dog carts were safe. But Malone couldn't shake one thought. This city's getting worse, he muttered as he watched the sunrise over Buttcrack City. Ramirez handed him a fresh street dog. Then let's keep cleaning it up. They took a bite, watching as the streets of Buttcrack City slowly, begrudgingly returned to something resembling normalcy. For now.